Where is the wise? Where is the noob? Where are the RTS players? Has not Supcom made foolish the wisdom of the RTS world? For after the wisdom of Supcom was shown, the world by wisdom did not understand. Only through word of mouth, the RTS players could be saved by those who have seen. For Total War players require toy soldiers, as StarCraft players seek competition. But we want to be at the pinnacle of RTS, free from UI limitations and historical accuracy. Unto Total War children a stumbling block, and unto the lost sheep of StarCraft foolishness. So I think that sums up the situation. And here we should have a pretty good game on Syrtis between TA4Life and ChlorGas. Definitely the players have played each other quite a few times. Cybran versus UEF. It looks like we got second air from TA4Life, trying to be like Voodoo. And ChlorGas also going second air, it seems, but he's going to get a quick factory up here, up on this hill. Of course, Syrtis, we've seen this many times. Whole bunch of hills, basically 3 layers, 3 heights. There are 2 mountains. There's the middle ground where most of the fighting is happening, where you have the 3 choke points. And you also have where you have the starting positions. There's really 6 valleys, 3 on each side. And we'll see what happens. So it looks like it's the second land from ChlorGas. He's already got some hunters moving down in both directions, actually. Just 1 scout from TA4Life going to the top. It looks like after the Hydra, 2 engineers are going to have a massive power spam from ChlorGas. Here's a scout that's going to be up on this hill. We'll see. There's a hunter coming in. Hunter's trying to shoot it, but can't. TA4Life is going to try to get on the second high ground with an engineer. Some land factories planned, and here we have a second air making bombers. Single engineer on power spam. Engineers for ChlorGas from this upper factory. He's going to try to get this position of point defense. Some radar. And a bomber coming out for TA4Life. It's going to be looking for any engineers that are expanding here. Try to prevent the taking of the expansion. And one thing you always want to avoid, the Tech 2 flak in the middle with your early bombers. Here's the scout. TA4Life is going to be retreating, but here's a hunter waiting for any engineers that might be expanding to the bottom. See a first kill of the game. Successful kill on an engie. But now we do see these interceptors from ChlorGas should put an end to all this bombing. Multiple bombers coming out for TA4Life. All through the top. Another engineer gets overkilled. But still 1 engie here survives. Very important engie for ChlorGas. He sent multiple engineers in that direction. Some bombers, and here looks like a hunter might get a kill. Looking at the middle, looks like TA4Life much quicker with Artie. Gonna try to get that middle mass. Looks like a bomber here for TA4Life trying to hide. Unable to do so. Successful hunter for ChlorGas. So both players denying each other the expansion, but because ChlorGas sent more engies, he is going to be in better shape. Bombers now from ChlorGas as well. And it looks like this engineer is successful in making a point defense, holding down the bottom choke point on the top choke point. Looks like slight numbers for TA4Life, but still very much undecided. ChlorGas just using his ACU to make factories, and pretty big force in the middle for TA4Life now. It's minute 6. Breaking through the walls is going to be a lot of reclaim, about 4,000 to 5,000 just sitting there in the middle. No, an air fight. And TA4Life taking this time to grab these mass extractors. There are some engineers moving in that direction. A couple Manti sneak through. You can see massive land spam planned for both players. It looks like this Mantis actually got a couple engies. So point defense is taken down in the middle. TA4Life thinking about going on an assault, but it's going to meet a superior force. Those similar numbers. ChlorGas is going to be defensive. Will retreat, regroup with a larger force. Meanwhile, a lot of anti-air in this area for ChlorGas. You can see this is just the better positioning, running in 1 by 1. ChlorGas moving his ACU to the top choke point, completely neglecting the middle. And attacking on the bottom as well. Looks like it's similar numbers from both players, but quite a bit of flak there for ChlorGas, so it'll make his force a little weaker. TA trying to regroup, but maybe not. Not a very good unit control using numbers here for ChlorGas. A point defense being built by TA4Life, who will retreat to the choke point. Here's some arty for TA4Life. You might be able to take out that point defense. Also bombers coming in. Now some NGs from ChlorGas were reclaimed. And here minute 9 you can see the reclamation 5,000 for TA4Life. Plenty of excess power now reclaiming this quantum gateway. Get a whole bunch of mass. It's really the boost that needed. Nearly 5,000 reclaimed for ChlorGas from all the different rocks. Perhaps another assault. But now the ACU here for ChlorGas should put an end to any kind of problems up on the top. You can see the point defense has been taken out. And now the force coming in for ChlorGas to play defense. And a point defense in the middle actually for TA4Life. And once again an assault here that is not going to work. TA4Life should retreat once again. But gets the high ground here. Tech 2 land coming out for ChlorGas. Haven't really looked at the bases too much, but we do see hoplites coming out mostly to the bottom. So you can see ChlorGas putting ACU to the top, Tech 2 to the bottom. Should be able to dominate both sides. You see Tech 2 air now coming out for TA4Life. Also some TMD. Anticipating some cruise missiles. Here an assault from ChlorGas is not going to be successful. Multiple point defenses. Here this is not the best position for point defense. You want to put it a little closer to the edge. It's just going to be shooting the ground this whole time. But looks like with this Tech 2, pretty successful attack from ChlorGas. Some air from TA4Life trying to do something about it. You see 6 kills in this hoplite. It just continues to roll through. TA4Life is going to bring his ACU down to try to defend. And if these units sneak into this expansion base where some point defenses are being built, but that is going to shift map control. Some gunships coming into this area as well. A very close air fight. TA4Life now with 5 kills. Gunship not really being used. Very important point defenses though. And it looks like the gunships will be able to defend successfully. However, ChlorGas taking the chance to move in to the middle. And perhaps another assault from TA4Life, thinking he's got numbers. It looks like it's slight numbers. To the top. It's a big air spam, a lot of power for ChlorGas. About 1,300 power, 8,000 reclaim. TA4Life 12,000 reclaim, about 1,000 power and a big power stall. A little too much mass. And then once the gunships though on this map, very big advantage. We can move around quickly, different positions. But this is a pretty big force together with some stealth and Tech 2 flags. The gunship's no longer going to be really viable. They did defend quite well here. TA4Life getting Tech 2 engineering. And it looks like an assault here with Tech 1, but ChlorGas is just going to make some point defenses. TA4Life will secure this choke point and retreat. This is definitely a very even game. One choke point belongs to ChlorGas, the other one TA4Life. But Tech to land for ChlorGas definitely a pretty big advantage. Tech to air is really the only thing that prevented ChlorGas from running everything over. But now with the Tech to flag, that's no longer going to be an option. See Tech to point defenses for TA4Life with the ACUs. Going to try to secure a choke point, perhaps to a creep. Of course, with the hoplites up on this high ground, you do have the range to hit all those mass extractors from the top of the mountain. Some Tech 2 bombers now. That's a major overkill on the radar and actually all miss. That's very unfortunate. And now Tech 1 versus Tech 2 once again. Trying to use numbers. And the TA4Life is just trying to do is sneak in. You can see all these dead tanks trying to sneak into that base. It's been a failure. 7 kills in that point defense. And once again, ChlorGas breaks through, avoiding the Tech 2 point defenses, going to the middle. He can get to the factories here pretty quick. Actually, some units getting all the way deep. Some Tech 2 power here from TA4Life, so very important units. A bit of danger, but should be defended. Another group of units for ChlorGas makes it through. Some more gunships. Looks like there is a single Tech 2 flak. Already with 9 kills. 9 kills in that Mantis, pretty brutal Mantis. And now an assault through the top for ChlorGas. He's got some Tech 2 there as well. He can outrange any of the point defenses. More point defenses coming up for TA. And Tech 2 mask extractors under fire for TA. So losing units all over the place. ChlorGas really breaking through everywhere. All kinds of problems. The gunship's no longer viable. 14 kills on that flak before it died. And here, if ChlorGas doesn't go into this, try to hit the expansion, which is well defended, TA4Life's getting more Tech 2 point defenses in the middle. Be much more difficult to attack through this position. But on top, some problems. Just Tech 1 point defenses, which should be at range with a little micro. Gunship moving in that direction, but looks like a air superiority for CaptainChlorgas. Gunships for TA4Life going on a raid. Bit of counter-attacking. He's been under attack most of the game. Now Tech 2 land. In this expansion from TA4Life, we see multiple shields, plus some Riptides, and some TMD here as well. A lot of Tech 2 mask extractors all over the place. Looks like successful attack here, and this choke point could be in trouble for ChlorGas. Another assault perhaps from ChlorGas here through the top. Meanwhile, TA4Life, Tech 2 engineering and a shield in the middle. So the middle choke point is completely ignored by ChlorGas. TA4Life beginning to build there. And this could be an advantage if he sneaks through, put some Tech 2 point defenses here, he can start attacking ChlorGas positions. Now you can see the hoplites. A huge advantage for CaptainChlorgas through the top. We do see now Tech 2 land moving to the top. Gunship's trying to do something, point defenses. Point defenses will get some kills here, but just not enough. At the same time, an assault with Tech 2 through the bottom. The Riptide's moving through. Riptide's very effective against Tech 1. Point defenses going up for ChlorGas. Minute 20. But ChlorGas just walked over that top choke point. Also Tech 3 air from ChlorGas against massive Tech 1 air. Then all this will be lost for TA. TA now with a stealth in the middle. Some point defenses. So very defensive. But this is a major assault, running everything over. Also Tech 2 flak. So both players successful taking, going past their choke points. Here's the response from ChlorGas. He's going to move a whole bunch of Tech 1, Tech 2. Try to stop this assault. Just some Tech 1 factories here. No major targets. Perhaps a retreat would be nice here. At the same time, we do see an assault from ChlorGas trying to round the corner. But we do see now the pillars. Pillars and Riptides for TA4Life should be able to put an end to this with close quarters fighting. TA4Life retreats. At the same time, TA4Life very strong position in the middle. Point defenses. Try to break the choke points. And now Tech 2 engineers in the middle, or on this choke point as Strat bombers. That was a big bomb there. So Tech 3 air now belongs to ChlorGas. He has lost both checkpoints. That assault was a little too aggressive. Lost all the units. TA4Life will counter with the Tech 2 pillars, holding down this. Oh, and actually that's Strat bombers though. You can see that's already 13 kills. That's a couple more. Those Tech 2 engineers trying to make point defenses here died. TA4Life ACU is going to be targeted now by Strat bombers. In total air domination now with multiple Strat bombers. The shields are down. TA4Life is going to try to get some Tech 2 flak. It does not have Tech 3 yet, which is a problem. The shields are not targeted. Both shields taken out. There's another shield going up. All that, so you can see Cybran Strat bombers quite effective. Mobile shields moving in for emergencies. Now we do see Tech 3 land, some Percys for TA4Life, but he's got to save his ACU now. About halfway in his health, gets another shield, very timely shield. 27 kills on that Strat bomber. So all kinds of madness here at minute 25. ChlorGas with the Tech 3. You do see some Tech 3 anti-air being built up by TA4Life, but multiple shields around the ACU. So ACU is a very secure target. Probably won't be able to get to that, but everything else that doesn't have Actually, the power here for TA4Life also protected by Strat bombers. And also Tech 3 anti-air. So this is a really good anti-Strat bomber solution. Tech 3 already now from ChlorGas is going to be attacking the middle point. TA4Life did have to retreat, and all these point defenses will be lost. But on land, still a good advantage. The Strat bombers attacking mass extractors, take out 2 of them, take out 3. So really bombing with impunity. There is some Tech 2 flak here, but Strat bombers are a little too quick for flak. TA4Life going Tech 3 with the ACU. There are some Percies now for TA4Life moving in, protected by some. Those are major bombs. I'm not sure. Yeah, that was artillery. But Percies have a whole bunch of health. And you can see on land TA4Life running everything over. But Strat bombers total control. This expansion very much huge losses for TA4Life in this expansion. Now these Tech 3 anti-airs though. Well, that was 68 kills for that Strat bomber. Percy's trying to sneak through into the expansion, actually doing some real damage. Where we can see all that Strat bombers versus Percy's. Percy's surviving, but everything that came with them isn't. So both players doing damage to each other with that assault. TA4Life now with Tech 3 point defenses in the middle, anticipating some spiders because there is Tech 3 available to ChlorGas, and he's got a pretty big eco, although losing most of his expansion just like TA. And you can see a whole bunch of Tech 3 AA being built all over the place by TA4Life, so any kind of assaults or Strat bombers directly on the base will be very dangerous now. Another Percy survives, is sneaking in. Tech 1 versus Tech 3 air. Tech 3 really no contest. Some Tech 2 flak and the strikers are going to be destroyed. So perhaps some problems here on the bottom for TA4Life. Tried to secure it with some Tech 2 point defenses. That was not successful. Percy's moving through the middle. A lot of Tech 1 point defenses here to defend with. Strat bombers versus Percy. So far, Strat bombers have been getting the job done, and this is really a mistake. Too many Tech 1 point defenses here. And now some Tech 2 Arty from TA4Life taking advantage of having middle, trying to kill these Tech 3 artilleries. So after that madness, both players kind of slowing down. Although Bricks now on the field for ChlorGas, and not much defense at that top choke point. There are some Percies moving in that direction, but Bricks 2 versus 1 should win. Some Percies moving through the middle. And you can see the Percies from the top here. Gonna go ahead and take care of those Tech 3 artilleries. On the bottom, Percies and Bricks going at it, plus some Tech 1 point defenses. Tech 3 engineer is going to continue to roll, making Tech 3 AA. And here we got the Bricks versus Percies. Bricks shooting their own units. Percies are going to win it. So Tech 3 fight some cruise missiles now from TA. See multiple Tech 2 Arties getting absolutely no kills. Not clear what they're shooting. And killing some Tech 3 air. Be nice to hit these factories. Bricks versus Percies continue to fight, very close numbers. And up on top looks like the Percies survived. Tech 3 air coming up for TA. And here are numbers for Bricks versus the Percies. Percies need to retreat. But now Tech 3 Hardy actually getting the job done. Cruise missiles launched at the Tech 3 factory. Almost kill it. Bricks win it up on top. It could be a problem. And on the bottom, Brick plus a whole bunch of Tech 1 point defenses. Tiano getting shield on the ACU, and a spider has been started by ChlorGas. Multiple power here. Would be great targets for cruise missiles. Of course, TMD here as well. Some Strat bombers. There's a bit of an overkill there. And this is not where you want to fly if you're Chlorgas. Although these are stealth. 77 kills. This is one of the original bombers. They make it past the Tech 3 AA. There's some Tech 1 AA there. Looks like they're targeting some of this power. And losing power here for TA4Life would be pretty brutal. Successfully take out a whole bunch, but not likely to get any more passes. Actually, that's 77 kill bomber here, a hero unit, maybe the best unit for Chlorgas. 78, because that is a very significant loss of power for TA. Now Bricks up on top, getting ran over by Percy's. And TA now having to make tech to power other places. 37, you can see there are power problems now for TA4Life. Chlorgas sitting at 6,000 power, so much more. And the spider has been finished for Chlorgas, minute 37. It's really a question where he'll build the Tech 3-point defense here, where he'll go. Tech 3-point defense for TA4Life, but you can see he's making, instead of defensive structures, power. Different parts of the map. More cruise missiles launch. Really the middle, the most secure place for TA, trying to snipe some power. Percy's moving in. That's a lot of Tech 1-point defense. You don't want to go there. Looks like the spider is going to go to the bottom. Either top or bottom choke points, both good choices. Tech 3-point defenses, Tech 1, and Tech 3 power. This is not a good idea. This is telling you TA4Life does not know the spider is coming, although now he should. So he's going to cancel it, make some more Tech 3-point defense. Although here, really moving the ACU down here would be the right choice. Trying to overcharge it, especially with the shield and the gun. More cruise missiles being built by TA4Life. And here Bricks from behind, a whole bunch of Tech 1. Percy's rolling in. Not a good choice, and now retreat. Spider's on its way. Tech 1-point defenses, Tech 3. Spider 43 kills already. Well-fed spider. The Arty for TA4Life continues to shoot. A little disappointing, but a very long range on that. The spider is going to roll through, lose about half its health. Bricks in support as well. Now massive shields from TA4Life trying to survive. Tech 2-point defenses. About 103 kills on this spider. Running everything over. And here there are some places where spiders did get stuck on the side. Looks like that spider is in fact stuck. Some Percy's moving in. And yet another spider finished for Chlorgas. And here really a little bit of luck for TA4Life, although the spider continues to kill. But it's unable to keep moving. More Percy's coming in now. Snipe. Some cruise missiles. The other spider looks like is going to go to the top choke point here, minute 42. TA just sitting in the middle here, making Tech 3-point defenses. Need to move his ACU to other places to defend against the spiders, but is busy killing the other spider. 188 kills. Top choke point, Percy's versus Bricks continues. More Percy's being constructed. 190 kills on the spider. Scouting from TA. And you can see with these Arties, really a lot of things are killed. In Chlorgas's base, he really only has a main base, but it's a really good one. Plus the spiders rolling through. Looks like this has finally been killed. Could have done a lot more damage. We do see a lot of Tech 2 bombers from TA, and the spider is rolling through. This is where the ACU for TA4Life, instead of making useless Tech 3-point defenses, need to move down. This is the Tech 3 factory. Tech 1-point defenses. So late response here from TA4Life. Needed to prepare for this assault earlier. Trying to kill with Tech 2 bombers is very difficult. Given there is Tech 3 air from Chlorgas, he'll definitely protect his spider. The spider just keeps getting more and more veterancy. 126 kills. 144. Tech 1 power needs to be destroyed. The ACU for TA4Life moving down. Thinking about a fatty, so here are just a bunch of random things. But actually, if he's able to kill the spider somehow, he might be in a decent shape. The spider not killing off the power for TA4Life. TA4Life, minute 46. Big power problems. That's because of all the shields that are all over the place. And because TA4Life does not have power, his shield doesn't work and his overcharge doesn't work, which makes his fight against that spider very difficult. And really the power problems kill TA4Life here in minute 47. A great game with Chlorgas. Hopefully people enjoy this one.